Today's meditation session is going to be on, first I'll give you a summary of what we have discussed so far. We have discussed 10 verses, 254 to 263. I have given you a chart here. If you're interested, I will send you this chart. I think this chart might have been sent to you today. Otherwise, if you are interested, I'll send you this chart. Vivekchudamani, 254, these are all verses of meditation. In the 254th verse, I'm going to give you a quick summary so that you just get an idea of what all we did in the last 10 sessions. All this described to me the nature of my higher self. In the higher self, there is no caste, no creed, there is no family, there is no lineage. That higher self is without any punyam and papam. Now it is very easy because you have done chapter 1. That pure consciousness, Satchidananda, is described in these 10 verses. So the first verse which we did says that it is beyond time and space and objects. Beyond means what? It exists with the time, space, and objects. It also exists without time, space, objects. That is how we have to understand this 254th verse. Immanent and transcendent. 255 verse said, this consciousness cannot be described easily. It is just a pure awareness without any bheda in it. No sajatiya bheda, no vijatiya bheda, no swagata bheda. And it is always there, beginningless entity. There is no beginning to that. Jagat has got beginning. Our waking state has got a beginning. And it has got an end also. In the sleep state, there is no waking state. So the waking state begins, ends. But consciousness never begins, it never ends. That was said in the 255th verse. I'm just giving you these points because at any time, now you want to meditate, you can use these points and then meditate. 256 said that this consciousness is beyond jara, mrityu, vyati. There is no, it doesn't have hunger, it doesn't have thirst, it doesn't have any prana. It is bodiless, mindless. Therefore, there are no sorrows in Atma. 257, it said, it is the adhishtanam. Each of these ideas is a brilliant idea. You can take this one idea and meditate. That is what I would recommend. If somebody wants to meditate, you just take one verse, see the meaning before sitting down for meditation, and tell yourself, I'm going to meditate. This is my Swarupa today. Then you meditate on another verse the next day or after 2 days. 257 says it is the adhishtanam for the waking, dream, and sleep. 258 said it is changeless principle. Waking state changes, but pure consciousness never changes. 259, it's free from all distinctions. That's what I said, sajatiya bheda. There is no difference between one consciousness and another because there is no two consciousness. To 60th verse, it says that it is beyond the cause and beyond the effect. What is the cause? Cause of this body is sanchita karma. But what is Atma? It is beyond sanchita karma. Okay, 260th verse. 261st verse, it is free of Maya. Maya means what? Change. Continuous change is what is called as Maya. What is changeless? Atma. 262, one Brahman appears as this entire Jagat. Only one. Like one gold appears as chain, ring, bangle. Similarly, one consciousness is seen as this entire universe. 263, beyond this Brahman, there is nothing else. It is the end of all my experiences. Okay? Today's verse for meditation is verse number 489. I'll just play it for you.
Dhan kritakrityoham Dhanyoham kritakrityoham Vimuktoham bhavagrahat Vimuktoham bhavagrahat Nityanandaswarupoham Nityananda Swarupoham Purnoham Tvadanugrahat Purnoham Tvadanugrahat.
Now, verses, the next set of verses which I have taken for meditation are starting from verse number 489 of Vivekchudamani. Okay, so 10 verses are over. Next 30 verses are coming now to you. What does this verse say? Dhanyoham kritakrityoham. I am fulfilled. Dhanyoham means I am so happy. Having reached this pure consciousness, I cannot express my ananda. It's not possible for me to explain to you through words the happiness which I have realized, because ultimately the scriptures tell me that this is the pure ananda without any upadhi. Normally, I have enjoyed with my body, with my mind, with my instruments, organs of action, organs of knowledge. I have used, I've got some experience in this world. But the Vishaya Sukham is nothing compared to Atma Sukham. That is what he says in this verse. And then what happens when I know this Atma? I drop this shark. I am away from the shark of transmigration. Shark means what? It swallows objects and beings. Ignorance swallows all of us, but I have got rid of this ignorance. I am now bright and brightly lit with my Swarupam. Because this is the embodiment of eternal bliss. Every day I can have this bliss all the time. If I have this bliss all the time, why would I search in the world for small, petty, little happiness or joy? I am the infinite. It is never going to finish. It is always there, changelessly. It is going to be there with me. That is my Swarupa. And who has blessed me with this? It is the Guru who has blessed me with this knowledge through the Shastra. Dhanyoham. Again and again, I bow down to that Shastra, that Guru who has shown me this light about my real nature. So after those 10 verses, I settle down in my pure self, and then I sing the song of a jnani. This is a song of a person who has realized the pure, blissful self. Okay? Let us close our eyes. Sit erect. I am of the nature of pure consciousness. I never forget this nature. Throughout my life, I remember this truth. I might slip into the world, but I know how to get up again and rise to my real status. This awareness is one pure mass of consciousness. It is in the presence of this awareness, all the bodies and minds interact with the world. There are no projections of the mind. When I am aware of consciousness. Whenever a thought comes in my mind, again and again, I drop the thought and reach Atma. Aham Atma Asmi. I repeat this several times in my meditation. Nirvikaraha. Atma is without any modification. Advaitam. There is no second entity in Atma. That is its nature. Jnana Sarupam. Ever conscious. Conscious of the body, conscious of the mind, conscious of the world. Absence of the body, absence of the mind, absence of the world. Consciousness continues. Consciousness is there in time. Consciousness is there in the absence of time. I see the deep truth of this statement. Kala atitaha. Aham asmi. Om. 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachade Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyade. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Gently become aware of your body and slowly open your eyes.